Welcome back to Dinner and a Show. I'm Brian.
I'm Tanner.
And we have a few guests with us today.
I'm Matt.
Lindsey.
And we just watched one of the recent cult classics that has come out.
To be fair, it's probably a cult classic because of the title.
Sharknado. It is. It's as ridiculous as it sounds.
But it's still epic.
Absolutely.
Still epic.
Okay, you had an idea for a collaboration.
Sharknado. It's a shark that's a torpedo that blows people up. It's a great idea.
Hey,
that would be amazing.
Hey, Sci-Fi Channel, Asylum, if you're watching us right now, make that happen. For God's sakes, make that happen.
You just got a free idea here.
Debbie Gibson, get on it.
So for our dinner for this review, Lindsay had the wonderful idea of fish and chips.
Themed.
So we got some fish sticks and some fries for the Americans audience.
Yes, there's a great value fish sticks and Orada golden fries.
And only ketchup for
Whoa, are you sponsored, Tanner?
We are not
And
sponsored.
no ketchup.
We just like the food. So what are your thoughts of Sharknado?
I want to start from the beginning.
Because you and I, this is our first viewing of Sharknado.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
They've seen it before.
Yeah.
we have fresh opinions here.
Yeah. It just starts out with a guy, and we talked about this a little bit, a guy who somehow has 20,000 sharks, but they're not in cages or anything. They're just around his boat. He's like, I have 20,000, I'll sell you on the black market.
Yeah, with the boat that's clearly not big enough.
Yeah, and it's like, how do you have them? They're just around, they're just swimming around you.
It's like maybe 20,000 parts of a shark.
Yeah. But like, it's...
To be fair, they are the most realistic sharks you'll see in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much the dead ones.
Yeah.
Here's one part of a shark.
Like that part pretty much had nothing to do with the main story. Maybe just to introduce, hey, there's a
bunch of sharks. There's like, we got a lot of sharks, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, that part with the soup was really essential.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Not great.
Some sort of deal that is like, what the heck is going on? So the main character, I forget who stars him, but
I just call him 90210, dude.
yeah. We're sorry we're butchering all the cast names and everything if we remember any of
The
them.
big Oscar winning.
Who's
Yeah.
Well known.
So
Tara Reid. She's the one
Tara-
that we know.
the main character, he owns a sort of a bar on a beach.
Yeah.
And
They got destroyed by sharks.
which got destroyed by sharks,
Flying through windows.
because Sharknado.
Yeah.
And
It jumped the shark.
yeah, literally. And he has I don't know, a girlfriend or some girl that works for him that likes him a lot, but yeah, apparently she expects him to tell her everything about his family life.
Which she didn't know a lot about.
She kept getting surprised. Wait, you have a daughter? Wait, you have an ex-wife?
You
Wait,
figure
you
he
have a
was-
son?
Yeah, you figure he was like, the daughter came up and then they were like, oh my god, you have a daughter? And he's like, yeah, I have a kid. And then later, he also has a son. You figure he would bring that up too.
Yeah.
He would just be like, yeah, I have 2 kids. But it was like, oh my god, another revelation.
Yeah.
Damn it, man, we need more conflict.
Yeah.
Man. We need the movie to keep going.
You had sharks eating people? Also, this movie, here's my biggest takeaway. It paints sharks in a much too negative light. Because sharks are not
Because
that...
Jaws didn't do that already.
Well, that was one shark. But this was like all the sharks. It was shark racist. He was like, all sharks just want to eat people.
Well, that girl's racist against sharks because she's like, I hate sharks.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that
we have
was
that
his
whole
mom.
story about why she hates sharks. Why don't we need an explanation as to why we should hate sharks?
They murdered her grandpa.
Yeah, they murdered him.
Because they were aged to perfection.
They singled him out.
And these
She
sharks,
wasn't. That's why they didn't eat her.
He was singled out.
and these sharks are hungry as hell. How many
Yeah.
sharks eat that much?
Well, there's 20,000 of them.
They're hungry on
So
their
they're-
deathbed
yeah.
too. They're jumping on the shore, just eating people.
Yeah. In like ankle deep water. They're pulling people underwater and killing them.
It was.
But they had their nitrous Hummer to get away in.
Yeah.
They're fat.
matches.
They borrowed it from Vin Diesel.
Yes.
He was cool with it. It was. I will actually give the movie credit for having decent shots. You know, like every now and then, not of the sharks in the crappy special effects,
like the ocean
which was
and
awesome.
stuff.
It was awesome to see. That was hilarious. But like they had awesome shots of the beach and stuff. You know, just kind of those overhead shots.
Get
And,
those nice sunny days before the
Yeah,
hurricane.
yeah.
came
yeah, then the
back.
next shot would be a hurricane
Yeah.
weather, scenario, and I was like, oh, I will give credit that they at least tried to give the character some development.
Mhm.
They at least tried. I don't,
tried,
not even know.
they
If,
succeeded. I mean,
yeah, whether or not they succeeded.
is
you know,
another question.
Yeah, but they at least tried to make the characters enjoyable to watch on screen, which I actually would say they succeeded because I enjoyed the main character shooting up sharks.
Or flying through their mouth with a chainsaw.
Yeah, and Shanks on the line is just like ramming towards it. You're just like right down the middle of it.
Yes.
Split in two.
Now the ex-wife, I don't know why he saved her, but
Yeah, she was mean.
He has
to him.
principles.
yeah, she's like, no, just save your family. Don't worry about everyone else.
Shacking up with Gaston there.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
there's some guy. He was just like,
Yeah, her.
he's
yeah.
like, she's mine.
Not only
April
that,
is mine.
But with
Yeah.
his kids,
Great delivery.
Yep.
he had kids, and then they were like, "Well, this new guy said that it wasn't any of your business. Our actual dad." I was like, "What are you talking about?" Of course
Have
it's
her
not
quit messing with the camera.
Silly
Yeah, that's
kitty.
put in the caption there.
I guess you could say there was a climax of sorts by trying to bomb the Sharknadoes away. That was the
They
best.
threw a
Oh,
bomb
the sucker off his trajectory.
into the Sharknadoes, and it stopped them for some
Reverse the
reason.
polarity.
Global-
Yeah.
Do they even
global
use that as an explanation? Do they say reverse
No.
polarity? Or it's like we're gonna throw a bomb?
No, I mean they said that it would reverse the tornado because it changes the wind in it.
Also, I
Or
was,
Yeah, it's like reverse the
Yeah.
polarity. or
Yeah.
Yeah,
whatever.
something like that.
I was wrong because I did say this doesn't make sense because it's a hurricane, but at the end they clearly weren't on water. They were tornadoes, so they were Sharknadoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember we got
They weren't
Sharknado.
Sharkacanes.
They don't show up until
It's
So
like-
hurricanes,
last third.
if I remember my meteorology correctly, like hurricanes can split into tornadoes once they hit land.
Mhm.
Okay, so yeah, they
So,
then they
well,
turned into
it started. It wasn't when they said
It was-
started. It wasn't a hurricane.
It was a sharkicane.
Yeah, it
but
was a
then it turned
Sharkicane
into
into
Sharknadoes.
Yeah.
It took 3 Sharknadoes
Wow.
That was 5.
Way to turn scientific accuracy into
into
something
more
stupid.
accurate
Yeah.
things. Yes. Yeah. So 3 Sharknadoes. So there's actually 3. So it's false advertisement because it says Sharknado, which is singular.
Yeah.
So you get more than you think.
It's like, what are you
Which
going
is
to
good.
top that Sharknado 2? Basically, the act structure is main character rescues a group of people. Group of people get killed later on, and they move on to higher
John
ground.
Bird.
Main character finds another set of characters to save. He saves them.
He does save a school
Someone
bus
else
full of
gets
children.
killed.
He
does.
saves a school bus full of children.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the bus driver
So he's
dies.
a good guy. Yeah, but you could tell.
Someone
That
That guy
dies.
looked like that guy looked real pervy and stuff. So like it was like, yeah, this kind of make it.
Excuse me.
Yeah. So
Hollywood is gonna kill me one day.
Gosh.
Quite literally.
Very subtle.
Yeah. But I would say this is a high-end B movie.
it's a high-end B movie for being like.
Like,
man,
it's like entertaining.
It's entertaining, but it's like, oh, this is still bad.
Yeah, this
Because
is
there's
still
some B movies out there that are good. They're like, oh, this is actually a good movie.
that are just completely awful and not enjoyable.
Mhm.
I mean, this was far more entertaining than, like, I forget it, like Cars 2. I
Yeah.
hated Cars
Yeah.
2.
God.
I love
I can see
Pixar,
that.
but I hate Cars 2. And this Sharknado, which is a clearly worse made movie, was far more entertaining.
And
I-
Spawn 4.
Yeah, and Spawn,
Yeah,
like,
Spawn. What's three sequels?
three or four movies.
Yeah, 4th one's about to come out.
Special effects were awful. I mean, you
Awfully
know
Awfully
that.
good.
They were awfully
Yeah.
entertaining.
Yes.
Awfully entertaining for sure. They I would just say like editing was awful. I'll say that. Like sure they had a cohesive story to go through. It wasn't like confusing to the point I was like, okay, where are we? Maybe a little bit.
Well, at one point, they just got that Hummer. I still
Yeah.
don't think it explained that. At one point, they're just driving.
It's
We're in a
like-
Hummer now.
It's like they just. I mean, they totally embrace
Yeah.
the stupidity.
Mhm.
And I think that's what makes this movie work is because they just embraced how stupid the scenario was, how
They-
ridiculous the premise is, and everyone just seemed to be having a blast
Kind of
watching it.
roll with the ball there.
I feel like what goes through the heads of the studio executives at the asylum is we're gonna do what people say we can't do. That'll show them.
And
Exactly.
they did it,
Oh yeah.
and did it 3 more times.
But oddly enough, though, like the acting and stuff wasn't as hammy as I thought it would be. Nor is the dialogue because I thought it'd be like.
The Tara Reid is like trying to play this up like serious.
Yeah, no, like everyone, like the lines were
You
like
don't need a
the
serious
only
performance.
line that was goofy was like, Hollywood will kill me, and then he gets killed by a Hollywood sign.
Yeah.
That's like the only goofy line. I thought that'd be like just the whole movie.
I think they did.
That's what I thought. This was pretty like
I
straightforward.
thought some. Yeah, I think because it was they
What about
played it. They went
Sharknado?
through the serious way.
Yeah,
It was more
it was better.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
They tried to
hilarious.
make
yeah.
it serious.
Yeah, it's like I don't know how the actors, played it off like in a serious way, but
I
somehow
was
they
laughing
did.
the entire time.
Yeah, it's like, please tell me that they were laughing offset. Like as
Yeah.
soon as the director said cut, they were
What
just
was going
like,
through these people's heads?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure at the end when he's cutting his way out of the great white shark, his daughter's like supposed to be concerned, but she's clearly laughing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's laughing the whole time. She's like, "My dad's okay."
The shark is now giving birth to
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Dad.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, "Oh my God, is he okay?" Yeah,
Okay.
that's what it was.
The biggest laugh that we got out of this movie, at least as far as I can tell, was when is when they're in the.
I know what you're talking about.
Yep.
Okay, you guys take this one.
I'm lost. I don't know.
In the warehouse.
When the guy is vacuuming.
The girl gets
okay,
vacuumed up
yeah,
on the
yeah,
ceiling.
She's standing right there, looking up at the window on the roof. All of a sudden, like the window is open, and she's just like vacuumed right out of the.
That was the funniest thing. Like I forgot about that, and it was just the best.
If you guys could make any NATO with a different sea creature, what sea creature would you put in it? I would do swordfish. That'd be
Ooh,
wicked. A
swordfish.
bunch of marlins, marlado.
Marley.
Piranhas.
It's a good one.
Which they did. Piranha 3D.
Yeah, they weren't in the
Is there a
tornado.
tornado one?
Well, no, not in a tornado.
Oh.
If I had to put something in a tornado,
Gotta be a sea creature.
jellyfish.
Oh,
That's
God.
what I was gonna say,
That's
was
scary
jellyfish.
because that would be too real. Because those will get you.
You
They're
gotta
deadly, man.
You put a Portuguese man of war in there,
Yeah.
so game over.
If you plan on making more Sharknado movies, which I'm just gonna take a shot in the dark here and say you are, make Henry Winkler cameo in it. I mean, for God's sakes, he helped coin the phrase "jumping the shark." There's opportunities here.
You owe-
Take advantage of them. Take
You owe
advantage
him
of
that.
him. Have
You-
him surf over the sharks this time.
You owe Henry Winkler that.
Or at least just make him have a cameo holding a surfboard or something in the background.
Something. Or Richard
Or
Dreyfuss.
water skiing.
Maybe.
Yes.
Get Richard Dreyfuss in it. He did it for
Yes!
Piranha 3D. He can do Sharknado.
Yes. Yes.
I think we've said pretty much as we can about a terrible sci-fi B horror movie.
Terrible, but amazingly awesome.
Like, all right, cinematically,
How
I have to ethically give it a slap in the face. For enjoyability, though, I will give it a definite high five.
Oh yeah. Wait, I think we all.
I have to differentiate the two. Yeah, I can't say that this was a good movie.
So on a scale of movie, I'd give this thing a mean mug or what, 0.
Yeah.
That's not a good movie. I go around
I mean,
like
just
that,
by CGI effects,
Yeah.
no.
like that, you know. But for fun, yeah, I'd give it a high five.
It's
Yeah.
definitely a movie I can put in the background.
Yeah.
Definitely a high
Like
five.
while I'm doing my chores and just looking up, see someone get eaten by a shark. Ah, that was funny.
Yeah.
It's the best movie to watch with an audience, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Definitely watch with friends because you
Yeah,
will,
don't watch
you
it by
will laugh
yourself.
a lot.
Like I'd say, watch by yourself just to at least so that you know what's going on, and then watch it with other people. That way you can just enjoy it and laugh with everybody.
I don't know. I think if you watch it by yourself, you're not going to watch it with other people after that. You're not going to want to watch it again.
I mean, I've done it with The Room, and it worked just fine.
Okay, fair enough.
So, I mean, it was still a chore to watch, but I mean, it's definitely worth it.
I mean, this is at least the third or fourth time I've seen this movie, and it's still hilarious every single time I watch it.
Oh yeah,
It's my second time.
yeah.
I give it the same rating you did. I can't give it the cold shoulder like that. I have to give it a high five just for entertainment.
Just for entertainment. Okay,
Yeah.
so no slap in the face.
No,
Just a high five.
exactly.
All right, that's fair enough.
I have no idea how I would rate it, like in a written review on my blog. I don't know how many stars I would give it.
2 out of 4 street sharks.
Yes.
That's the equivalent. That's the equivalent. 2 out of 4 street sharks.
Well, I think that's all we got for today. We hope you enjoyed this review. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends.
We are going to watch the sequels. I guarantee.
We are
you
going to
that.
watch Sharknado 2, 3, and 4 when they come out.
Yes.
I'm Brian.
I'm Tanner.
Matt, thanks for having me.
Lindsay.
And we will see you next time.
Finn!